Hey Ultimates, this will have spoilers for Danganronpa V3, so be aware. Click off if you are not wanting to get spoiled now. So this is going to be an on and off again series. I think of this as like a journal, if you will, for myself. And I'm the writer exploring how to better the Danganronpa franchise. In this first episode, I'm exploring the concept of the ending of Danganronpa V3. Danganronpa V3's ending was a massive disappointment to myself and other fans of the series, as many of you are probably aware. It felt like they spit upon the lore and history that brought the games to this point. In the ending, our mastermind appears or cosplays as the cast of Danganronpa 1 and Danganronpa 2. This is cool, until we get to see that they are fiction. This single point is the main argument against the ending overall. Go out of your way to make the prior games not real, fiction, or fake is a big hit to the community and overall to the fan base at large. I believe this entire argument should have never been written, and should have been written out of the class trial in that final segment of the game. Replace this segment with the idea that Tsumugi Shirogane can cosplay as the cast of Danganronpa 1 and 2, and even new characters we'd never seen before. At this point, Danganronpa has gone through 53 games, according to what was being said, so we have plenty of characters and interesting sprites you can one-off kind of throw in there to make it really cool. Just have a bunch of ultimates kind of flying in and out, if you will. It'd be so neat. How epic would it be to see one-off characters being cosplayed into from Danganronpa 49, Danganronpa 36. Obviously, they're very vague, but we don't know what the names would have been of those games. Better yet, as a twist, have Tsumugi cosplay into our dear dead friends. Think about that. Now, Sushi, you might be asking, can't Tsumugi only cosplay not real people? And the answer is yes. But Tsumugi Shirogane can't cosplay Kaede Akamatsu, as seen from Chapter 1 Investigation. Rather, Tsumugi will cosplay as the ultimate pianist. Do you get what I did there? Not Angie Yonaga, but the ultimate artist. Any dead characters, Rantaro, Ryoma, Kirumi, Angie, Tanko, Korikyu, Miu, Gonta, Kokichi, Kaito, all suddenly reappearing, but arguing against you in Mastermind Tsumugi. So the idea again would, just to make it even more simplified basically, Tsumugi would be able to cosplay as the characters of the game. Because Tsumugi and the showrunners made their characters, made their history, made their talents, made their backgrounds, made their families, their origin stories, everything about them was made. But the actual real life individuals, she can't cosplay as them. And that rightfully so. So now I want you to imagine what would happen if we had changed this, right? Imagine Maki's anger. As Tsumugi says, using his face, using his, basically his body, his sprite, his everything, says that she made her fake feelings for Kaito in his voice. How screwed up would that be? What a villainous thing to do. Imagine Kaede in Tsumugi form pushing Shuichi to give up, and that she wasted her time believing in him, and that he never was going to end the game. How about a Tenko and Angie brought back to prevent Himiko from winning via Tsumugi, kind of working together to kind of talk about her instead of building her up like they both did as her friends, bringing her down and trying to push her down into despair. How fascinating of a class trial it'd all be, arguing against Danganronpa past, present, and everything in between, while trying to not hope or despair, but finally end this killing game, finally end the cycle. Maybe even pointing out if the game ends, Tsumugi surviving will just mean she'll take their dead friends' identities as characters in the next game as a mastermind, while the world forgets about them. You can even have Tsumugi's real life talent change entirely. Maybe cosplayer was fake. Maybe Tsumugi's not a cosplayer. Rather, what if Tsumugi was the ultimate shapeshifter, and cosplaying is just her hobby? We already saw Maki lie about her abilities to the group at large with no consequences. It's very simple. You don't have to tell the truth about your abilities. I think this would end the game with far more interest, less bitterness, and overall much more satisfying ending to kind of flesh out the series, if you will. I genuinely think that the couple main gripes again that we had with the ending of the series overall was the trial's fine. The argument of the real world's watching, Junko, it's all brought back. It's all kind of, a bit annoying. But the real problem is making Danganronpa prior games fiction. The past is just not real. What a punch to the gut. Also, what a wasted opportunity. You could have had the entire cast you went through the game with, the people you lost along the way. They have mentally put impacts on the group. They physically, maybe at some points, took the death for members of the group. Himiko wouldn't have lived at all if frickin' Tenko didn't take the frickin' hit for her. Let's be honest here, okay? Maki shouldn't have probably lived to the end, but kept her cool because of Kaito and other people in general. Kaede basically pushed Shuichi to be there. I mean, Mew worked very closely with K1BO. I mean, everybody in the group cared about each other. They wanted to escape together. What an ending to go against these fake-ish versions of your friends, almost villainous, evil, mastermind even versions of your friends who died. I think that would be a fascinating ending. But what do you think overall? What would you have changed in Danganronpa V3's ending to make it better? That's my personal belief, but would you have changed anything in that trial? Did you like the ending? Was it satisfying to you? Let me know down below in the comments. If you liked the video, just leave a like. That shows appreciation. We don't really ask anything else. I just appreciate it. Otherwise, peace out, Ultimates. Bye-bye.